Okay.
You seem to know who I am. Care to explain what's going on?
You really forgot everything, huh? Just like ShinoNome. That's why I can't get a good read on you. Hard to tell whose side you're on right now.
So she did see him before.
You two. You lured me all the way over here. What are you planning?
Planning? I thought you came for him, right?
Him? That's what showed me the footage of myself.
Wrong. That's not the same one I gave you. That unit was a different one supplied by the SIU. They're the ones who had it say all those things.
What?
SIU?
It's where those guys in black are from.
How do you... Just who in the world are you?
I'm Yuki Takamiya.
Are you working with the SIU?
Strictly speaking, no.
Then why cooperate with them?
Got no choice. They're keeping tabs on Nachan.
So those black suits wanted me to see that footage. But why? Yuki Takamiya. She delivered the data unit to me near the riverbank. She seemed to have known me before I lost my memories.
So they have a fake scout thing? Oh my god. Is it, here's what I'm wondering. Is it the fake that get destroyed in the future, like next to the robot? There's two scout units, like one of them gets destroyed and Natsuno thinks it's BJ, and then BJ arrives and she's like, oh no, so it wasn't BJ.
So this is it. This is the data unit I was told to seek out.
There's a message for you.
A message?
He asked me to show it to you. So, here it is.
Nachan.
So this has to be after what's happening right now has to be like after erased, like Miura erased its AI and he got the full log, because like the robot is not moving right now, like it's kind of like dead-ish. Probably is just like a computer.
Why did you temporarily erase your memories? Was it because of me?
Yes. I can't let them get their hands on this information.
My partnership with Ida. My dishonesty. You knew all along. Didn't you, Miura?
You might not know this, but you're a terrible liar.
I guess so. Why didn't you show me the data after it was analyzed? Because you took pity on me?
Some things are best left unknown.
I disagree. I should know about my own past, no matter how terrible I was. Can you link me to the logs through this message?
Sekigahara.
Please, Miura. Show me the logs from 2188.
Oh, these are it.
Who's the target? The leading figure in nanotech research. Chihiro Morimura.
She's a former executive of Newman Inc.
After she left the company, I allowed her to participate in Shikishima's project. The project was put on hold, but she continues working on it despite our warnings. Our company will suffer massive losses as a result.
That's not the real reason.
Excuse me.
You pushed for the acquisition of Newman Inc. And that initiated a backdoor transfer of a large slush fund.
What are you basing this on?
Morimura's interstellar development project. It was one of 12 that were showcased for the acquisition. You used the project as a cover for the real use of your funds. But Morimura's actions threw a wrench in your plans. If an international agency were to catch wind of the situation, they'll definitely launch an investigation. And that will put you in danger of losing your position.
Are you threatening me, Sekigahara?
Like I'd waste my time. I'm an assassin. A professional. If I'm expected to perform my job perfectly, then I need every last detail on my target.
Sector 4. It's another colony that's still under construction. You'll find her research lab there. I'll be heading into orbit myself next month for an inspection. I want the job handled by then, and be discreet. I've just sent over security details for Sector 4. You'll also find a security personnel ID for your use. Eliminate Chihiro Morimura and put an end to the project.
First, I'll have to confirm receipt of your payment.
What was all that about? Morimura's that one teacher, right?
Yeah, the
You
nurse.
came here from the future to kill her? But more importantly, the hell were you doing with that four-eyed bastard?
I'm an assassin? Morimura. So I really did do it. No. I wasn't going after Fuyusaka next, was I? And I've been lying to Miura. Was it about the change in command? No. That can't be right.
I am so confused. I keep being confused. It's so confusing.
There you are.
Okay, there's Ida. That's the fake BJ.
Keeping an eye on me with your drone?
Finding you was simply a coincidence. Just like you, I'm now considered deceased. Ever since the battle in Sector 2, I've been in hiding.
So tell me, back on the battlefield in 2064, who used DD-426?
Right.
Someone did his research. Your Sentinel was the source of the infection. So the evidence suggests that you're the one who used it.
Guess that's how it looks.
I'm not sure who the real culprit is. However, Chihiro Morimura enacted Operation Aegis after we lost.
What is Operation Aegis? Just look at this place. What the hell happened?
Sector 3 was used as a trial run of sorts. It was the only terminal tested on, but it was enough to activate the self-defense system. Sector 4 will be the real deal.
The 1980s.
Once all the terminals are sealed by the self-defense system, then Operation Aegis will be fulfilled. If that succeeds, we'll no longer be able to loop. And we can't let that happen.
But why can't we let that happen? That's what we have never figured out, is why it's a bad thing.
By loop, you mean going back in time, right? How is that different from shifting?
Well, this world was created only 15 years ago. You come from a different world, where the year is 2064. Your world never existed prior to 2049.
Never existed. But we're in 2025 right now, aren't we?
This is neither the past nor the future. That's how the 5 sectors were designed. They were created when you arrived from another world.
Mm-hmm.
I've had enough of this crap. If there's really some other world, then prove it.
I take it you're aware of Miura's logs.
Logs?
Logs of the year 2188. I made an interesting discovery after studying the data myself. I learned that the real world is in 2188.
Yeah.
We were meant to return there eventually. However, this world is destroyed before that time can come. A tragic incident indeed. Especially if it was the result of someone's careless actions. Our enemies, the ones we call Kaiju, have one goal. To gain control over every mainframe in all sectors. Once that's accomplished, the 5 sectors will reset. This causes the world to be recreated. And that includes you. Morimura and I didn't exactly go back in time. We merely skipped the recreation.
Okay, so E's for the Kaiju winning, basically. Because if they win, then the world is recreated and then the loop restarts. But why was he like? Why are they fighting the Kaijus though? They're fighting the Kaijus for what exactly?
You're looking rather pale. Didn't you deliver those pills to Morimura? For Izumi and Shinonome-kun? You and the others have no hope of fully recovering. However, there is a way for you to survive.
How?
I'll extract your data from before you lost your memories. Then I'll take it with me to the recreated world. That should stop the effects of DD-426.
Can you really do that? So then, what do you need me for?
To make sure we can loop, of course. I intend to stop Operation Aegis so we can start over again. And if I'm going to do that, I'll need your help.
Question is, how does he skip the recreation part? And the same with Chihiro.
Still don't believe me?
Not really.
Well, you will once you see the logs for yourself. I need you to find Sentinel number 17. I know he made a copy of it. The data will be useful in the next world, so I'd like to get my hands on it. See that drone over there?
Drone?
Oh. I could barely see it.
This thing?
Yes, but don't activate it just yet. That's no ordinary drone. It's him.
Miura?
It was before the Sentinels were randomly transmitted. He transferred himself into that drone and escaped.
So it is Miura,
I
it's not the
managed
fake
to
one.
secure him in Sector 2. He doesn't entirely agree with my methods, though. As such, he's chosen not to cooperate. It would be best if you told him you saved him from me.
Come again?
You're going to convince him that you've saved him. Then, you'll retrieve the data from him.
You're asking me to lie to him?
He received command over Sentinel number 17 instead of me. I'm not exactly sure why, but he's the only one who can track and activate it. For your sake, cooperate. I'll ensure that Miura comes with us. Above all, this is for you and Shinonome-kun. Well then. You can't use the gate at school due to structural damage. I've set new coordinates further ahead. Feel free to use that one.
Hang on, I never...
To avoid suspicion, I'll have my men continue following you. They won't be aware of our plans, however. So try not to get caught. I'm heading back to Sector 4.
Hey, Miura. I'm glad you're okay.
Yay! Thank you so much! Oh my god, look at you! Thank you very much for the raid! What were you playing? Hold on. Kane. Very nice. Oh, Triangle Strategy! Super cool! How deep are you in that game? Like, what chapter are you on? Welcome, Raiders, welcome. We are playing a bit of 13 Sentinels. Super awesome game, by the way. I highly recommend it. It's like a mystery with like time travel and science fiction stuff. Really compelling. Super good. We're pretty deep ourselves in that game. We're like 40% done with the story, I think, or close to. And yeah, it's like it's reveal after reveal after reveal all the time. It's always crazy. So yeah, chapter 9.3 out of 20. So you still have ways to go. It's a bit too story heavy. Yeah, it's pretty intense. There's a lot of story and not that many battles, I feel like, in Triangle Strategy. There's way more story than there are battles and stuff. But it gets, like, the decisions you're making gets crazier and crazier the further you go in the story. Like some decisions I was like really kind of dreading them because like none of the options seems like super good options. Yeah. More battles keep the story. The story is great and the decisions are awesome. Yeah. The problem with the I feel you. There should be more battles, and the battles should feel more varied also. They need to make like a Triangle Strategy 2 where like there are more battles and the environments feel different enough and stuff. He's a good friend of mine. He loves a lot of JRPGs too. Oh, nice! Oh, that's super awesome. Yeah, we should totally connect. Absolutely, we should. Have you played this, Kane? It's very story heavy and there's not a whole lot of battles either, but it's so worth it. It's like watching like one of the best animes ever. Like literally, it's plot twists after plot twist like all the time. Like it's so compelling. Let's check out the updates to the files. A former executive of Newman Inc. and a leading figure in nanotech research, he has a research lab in Sector 4, which is a colony that's still under construction. Before Sekigahara lost his memories, Tetsuya Ida told him to deceive Miura to extract information if he wanted to stop the effects of DD-426. An assassin was hired by the... Okay. During the acquisition of Newman Inc., he used Morimura's interstellar development project as a front to hide a backdoor transfer of a large slush fund, then suspended the project to cover up the proof. However, Morimura's project was about to face another investigation by an international agency for project re-evaluation. Shortly before the nanomachine infection began, Renya Goto feared that the investigation would shed light on where his funds went, so he hired A to assassinate Morimura and put an end to her project. Cool. Under the SIU's order, she hands over the scout units to A, who has lost his memories. Okay, we know that. When the Aegis system is activated for all terminals, the world cannot be restarted. Okay. Confirm also just everything is the result of students grow up and die. Before reaching adulthood, and then they... Damn. At least not without an audience that's super into it. No, for sure. No, I get you. What is your next game after Triangle? And what was your game prior to playing Triangle? Just curious to see like what other games you play. Trial run for Operation Aegis. The self-defense system is successfully activated for one of the terminals here. Okay. Wow, his next story bits is like towards the end too. Damn. We haven't started any of these. We could finish Shu, but we need to do a whole bunch of battles. I want to wait for battles though. Let's do yeah, let's do her. Shinonome. So that would be her prologue. Like we're starting her. We've never played as her before. Pokemon Arceus, the next game is Dark Devotion. Oh, never heard of that one.
Mr. Ida.
Shinonome-kun.
I have a question regarding what we talked about today. Will you answer it for me?
Wow. Rude.
Mr. Ida?
I thought I had made myself clear. You are to avoid contact with me while at school. I will make an exception this once. What is your question?
It's about your feelings, Mr. Ida. You said I was special.
You are special.
The thing is, I felt it too. The moment you arrived, I knew you'd be special. That something might happen between us.
Oh God. She clearly is a singer. I was right. She looked like a singer in the TV. Without her bandages, she really looks like the singer. You're a huge Metroidvania fan. Interesting. I've never been super into them. I did enjoy what was it? Hollow Knight. I did like Hollow Knight a lot. But yeah, I've never been a big fan of those. I'm more into I'm really into like turn-based JRPGs. Like, those are my kind of favorite types of games. If not, then like action-y JRPGs. Is one of your favorites? Are you excited for the sequel? Whenever they dare release it, oh my God! Like it's been announced like for years now. It feels like it's been forever. Like Silk Song, I think it's called. Like, when is that dropping, if ever?
Mr. Ida, the substitute teacher.
Oh, he's a substitute
He's here to fill
teacher.
in while our teacher is on maternity leave. I've come to find he's quite mysterious, and comes with his own set of secrets.
At some point, yeah. It's the at some point that's kind of like, eh.
Mr. Ida, I've never felt this way before. Just thinking about you makes me...
Oh my God.
I have already explained to you what my position is. While you are important to me, to all of us, you and the rest of those chosen as pilots, your well-being is of the utmost importance to the mission. You do understand what I'm saying, don't you? Please don't cause any trouble for me, Shinonome-kun. It is true you are quite exceptional, Shinonome-kun. Your intelligence and adaptability are above average, and your piloting technique is more than sufficient. With you on our side, we stand a real chance. But you must be fully committed to the cause. To achieve victory, one must prepare with a full heart and great tenacity.
The way he talks is kind of interesting. Breath of Fire 3. Breath of Fire 3 was really good. Never played Suikoden 1 and 2. Never played Vandal Hearts either. I played Suikoden 3 back in the day. And Suikoden Tactics, but never played 1 and 2.
The internet has been talking of nothing but what happened last week.
See, the main issue is I didn't own a PlayStation back in those days, and it was so like it was really difficult for me to play those JRPGs that kept coming out. So I had to like go to a friend's house and play them there, which made it like kind of weird because it's not really a game you can play with friends all that much. Like you mostly just watch, right? So it was. So like I ended up playing like a bunch of games that way, like just by watching, but like not actively playing. And Suikoden were not part of those. I was a kid back then, so like I didn't have any money to get like myself, like buy just myself a PlayStation 1. And when I did get a PlayStation, which was a PlayStation 2, that's when I played like Suikoden 3, for example, and that kind of stuff. Oh, I believe you. I'm not saying they're not. Like I've seen someone play Suikoden 1 before. Not like all the way through, mind you, but like big chunks, and I really enjoyed myself just even watching it. And yeah, I'm fairly certain they're awesome. I just never played them. Yeah, I heard Suikoden 5 is like a kind of a black sheep. Like a lot of people don't like it, but apparently it's really good. It's just like kind of like a hidden gem, kind of.
A group of invaders had come ashore. Their attack held back by a mysterious robot.
I do want to get. I would love to play them. Like I would love to go back and play some of my favorite JRPGs ever, like Wild Arms 3, for example. Like I would love to go back and replay it and see if it holds up from my memory of playing it as a kid.
Mr. Ida, is your only desire to put me inside one of those things?
And Suikoden 3 also.
We don't defend against the attacks on this city. It is no exaggeration when I say that the world will be destroyed. We succeeded in defeating them in the first battle. By ensuring that they were unable to reach the heart of the city, we were able to minimize the damage that was done. But the invasion is just beginning. That attack is nothing compared to what's coming.
Hey, what's going on here?
Huh? What up?
Kun.
Weren't you the one that said not to contact you? What do you want with Ryoko-senpai?
Sekigahara-kun.
Stop, Akun. I'm the one who has to talk to him.
Senpai...
That is true. Nevertheless, we're drawing attention to ourselves.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm leaving.
Wait!
I would
I'll
love
do
to,
it.
really.
If it's what you want, then I'll fight.
Are you certain?
Yes, I've made up my mind.
Then we will meet after school. I'll give you more details then.
Wait. I'm in too.
You will fight as well.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll go with Ryoko-senpai.
That is excellent news. Then I will see you after school as well.
Are you sure about this?
I am.
Ryoko...
Wonder when this takes place.
Area B2, Matsuyuki Cho secured.
Area D7. 23 remain in the 7th wave.
Number 14 has secured a path. Just a little more. Don't stop. You're almost there.
Number 14 has taken damage.
Shinonome-kun, pull back.
No, I can still do this.
Number 17, assist number 14. Number 17.
Number 17.
Miss Morimura, something's wrong. I'm not getting a response from Sekigahara either.
System's being attacked.
From where?
The virus.
Through the laser link. The attack is originating from number 15.
Sekigahara-kun?
Sekigahara is transmitting it to every Sentinel.
That's the virus.
What's happening? Our defenses are down.
Juro, fall back!
I have a giant thing in my hands.
King, thank you so much for the follow,
Our
man.
position has become critical.
What's going on? My head. It's throbbing.
Both Sentinels are
Unless
showing
you're my dude,
abnormalities in their system.
Similar taste, but I need to grab the food. Oh, all good, Kane. Thank you so much for the raid again. I love your face. You're awesome. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
The defensive line is going to collapse.
I can't shut off the link. We're going to lose all units at this rate.
They're going to be wiped out.
Use the force transmit code on all units.
But we don't have time to adjust the settings.
Do it as is.
The link will be shut off that way. But we'll have no idea where they go.
The pilots' lives are the priority.
Interesting.
Number 16 and 13 have begun transmitting. Number 12 and 19 transmitted.
So they're just teleporting away from the battle to another era, but they don't know where they are.
Transmission. No response from the others.
They don't know where they're going. Good night, game.
How did this happen?
The Kaiju are almost here. We need to go. We can figure out the reason afterward.
I was able to access the autonomous type number 8. We can buy time with that. You two, head for the gate.
Ida-kun.
Please hurry. I'd rather not die a meaningless death.
Miss Morimura, we need to go.
Yeah.
All these kids. Because of him. Mr. Ida. He stayed on the battlefield to the very end. All so we could escape.
Why is the screen shaking?
This must be his hideout. 426 is a dangerous criminal. It'd be foolish to go in unarmed. Remember what Mr. Ida said. To achieve victory, one must prepare with great tenacity. Prisoner number 426. That's what he was called when imprisoned in the future. And now he travels through time, trying to thwart our work. A gun made in the 2100s. If it comes down to it, I'll use this on him. There's still some ammo left.
I'm wondering if the flashing is like because she's hurt or if it's like the game that's freaking out.
Ryoko-san.
I've got you cornered now, 426. It's time to pay for what you've done.
Wait, that's not for... Wait.
There's nowhere left to run, 426.
Who told you I was 426?
I saw the access logs. It was you, Sekigahara. The program that infected the Sentinels. It was created with 426's ID.
Looks like someone left some foolish evidence behind.
Wait, that can't be right.
Whatever it is you're trying to do now, I don't care. But I can't forgive you for what you did to Mr. Ida. Because of you, he's...
You're still going on about Ida?
We're done talking. I should kill you right here.
Then do it. Shoot me. Go on.
I'm serious. I'll do it. Huh?
The trigger's locked. I'm the registered user. It won't shoot me.
Wait, really?
I'll take you on myself.
Really? With those injuries? Besides,
What are you doing?
empty. Like I thought. They'll wear off soon. I'm sorry, Ryoko-san. I tried. But I couldn't save you.
Hold the phone. Wait, what? Ryoko Shinonome comes from the future, the destroyed world of 2064. Ever since the battle in 2064, memories have been getting clouded. As we're feeding towards Tetsuya Ida, fuel or desire for revenge, she tenaciously seeks the culprit behind the incidents. Unless she regularly takes her medication, she suffers an intense headache and amnesia. Many of the first-year students will call her Shinonome Senpai. Senpai defines as someone who preceded you in an organization. It is used as an honorific here to show respect to a senior or superior. This is then used at school or places of work. Okay. During the battle in 2064, Sekigahara piloted Sentinel 15. We don't see the other ones because they've been added, but they haven't been updated. Like Tetsuya Ida is here, but I can't unlock it. Man, I'm so confused now. Oh my god.
Yes.
I thought 426 was Juro Izumi.
Easy. Take your time. Do you know where you are? Shinonome-san? Do you know what year it is?
1985.
What's the last thing you remember?
426. He got away from me. I won't let him escape next time.
I see. All right.
No, the screen still shakes. See that? Doesn't shake in the menus, so it is because I'm playing as her. Okay. That's reassuring. I thought the game was freaking out. Not the case, we're good.
How are you feeling?
My head really hurts.
Hold on.